guys, welcome back to the Little Piece of Heaven Farm. And we're in the kitchen today, and we're going to can up some pickled eggs. Girl's been laying a bunch of eggs. We've been going through some cold spells and hot spells and back and forth. Finally now it's getting kind of warm out. So, I mean, they're producing a lot. So we're going to do a small batch today. 54 eggs, I think I have. I might have a few extra if I need to boil them. So what we're going to do, we're going to start boiling them, and then we're going to cool them down and have the daunting task of peeling them, and then we'll go from there. So let's get started. And okay, guys, the secret to making good pickled eggs, you have to have your eggs be a lot older than fresh of the day. These eggs, I've washed them. I usually wash them for my egg customers and stuff and keep them in the fridge. Well, my fridge is getting overrun with eggs. So, it's like do or die situation. I've already froze some. You saw a video earlier for when I dehydrated eggs and feeding them back to the girls. So now I'm going to pickle some. So this will be a new adventure. I don't do pickled eggs as often, but yeah, we're going to get into this. I figured I'd bring you along for the ride and something for you guys to do. And this is a disclaimer that I'm putting out there right now. This is not USDA approved, and it's also not FDA. There's nothing in Blue Book or all that stuff. You might find some pickled eggs like in the Amish books, maybe. But like I said, it's not approved. So you'll do this on your own risk. We're going to water bath can these for 15 minutes. In the background you can hear my water canner boiling, and I'm sterilizing some jars in there. Killing two birds with one stone, more or less. And we're going to get into this. We got to boil eggs. I got my pot here. I'm going to get it ready, and we're going to start putting eggs in. And turn up the heat on this. Okay, and my girls lay anywhere between small and medium-sized eggs, so these are perfect for us. Let me get a spoon here. I'll start spooning these guys in. And yeah. We can get these going, and I'm not going to sit here and show you guys all, me putting eggs in a pot of water. So, you know what I'm doing? Getting ready to hard boil some eggs, and I'll bring you back when we're going to cool them down. Okay guys, the alarm's gone off. And we're going to take our eggs off the stove, and we're going to start cooling them down so we can start peeling these guys. Alright, we're going to get these going, and we have cold water here, so I'll be getting them out, putting them in there, pulling them down, and we're going to start peeling them. And you want to try to peel them to where they're not going to be broken. And the older the eggs, the better they are to peel. So you just keep peeling them. And we cook these for, oh, maybe about 10 minutes. So you kind of want them like this, where they're not all scarred up. And I'll just be putting them in a bowl. And what I try to do is bang them on both ends first, especially on this end. And then just keep rolling them around until you break them all the way around. And you just start peeling them. Once that membrane is broken, it's pretty easy to peel them. And if they're starting to get warm, just dunk them in water a little bit. And there's another nice egg. Alright guys, you know what I'm doing? I'm going to be peeling these eggs for a while, and I'll bring you back when we get ready to put them in jars. This one? No, it won't work. Okay guys, we're going to make the brine, and you want it 50-50 with your vinegar and water solution. So we're going to do 2 cups of vinegar, a cup of white, and a cup of apple cider vinegar. So that's 2 cups. And we're going to do 2 cups of water. And we're going to put a little bit of sugar in. About a 1/4 cup for right now. And you want to melt the sugar down. And we're going to prepare our jars. We're going to do, this one's going to be with some beets. So I'm going to clean the beets and peel them and slice them up. Okay, we're going to get our prepared jars out. And like I said, the first one we're going to make is with the beets. And the beets are out of our garden. They're a little young, so they're small, but that's okay. And we're going to use some of our garlic that we grew and harvest it. It turned out really nice. We're going to put some of that in the jars. So let's take a clove off. And get that outer skin off. And we're just going to slice it. And the beets, the same way. We're going to just cut off their little tops. And we're going to slice them. And our brine is getting hot, so that's good. And once our beets are ready, maybe I'll bring you back on making something with the beets in the garden. Okay. Okay, and the spices we're going to use in the beet one is celery seed, thyme, some whole cloves, and peppercorns, along with some of our garlic. I'm going to drop some garlic down at the bottom. A couple beets down at the bottom. I'm going to start dropping in some eggs. Then we'll layer it. beet juice in there. Wipe off my hands. So we're going to put a teaspoon of each in the jar. This is the thyme. I'm going to put just a couple cloves in because they're pretty strong. And a teaspoon of celery seed. And we're going to start ladling in our brine. I'm going to try to make a couple different ones here today. These are new flavors for us. And we don't do pickled eggs, like I said, that often. And you want it an inch head space. So yes, you want to debubble. And wipe off your rim. And that's our first one. Pretty cool. Okay, in the pot it goes. Okay, our next one is going to be with some onion. That is from our garden. These are young, but that's okay. I got plenty out there. And peel it as best you can. And we're going to put in a couple cloves of garlic. I'm going to slice it. And this one is going to be with celery seed and turmeric, mustard seed. So that's going to be exciting. Just another way to preserve your harvest. Cut the rest of these here. And we're using the same brine, which is, it was 2 cups of vinegar, a cup of white, and a cup of apple cider vinegar, and 2 cups of water. So I'm going to put some of my onion down there in the bottom. And pickled onions are pretty good too. Start putting in your eggs. I just alternate them, you know. Okay. And I haven't been counting how many eggs are in here, because, well, let's just see if we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 little eggs. Like I said, my chickens lay small ones. So for this one, it's going to be a teaspoon. So we're going to do a teaspoon of mustard seed. Teaspoon of celery seed. And a teaspoon of turmeric. And we're going to ladle in our brine. We put these onions on top. There we go. Let me get my funnel so I don't make a mess. Okay. And you gotta remember, you gotta keep the eggs under. wipe your rims. Put her bands on. And there's the other one. Kind of pretty, huh? Alright, in the pot it goes. Okay, the next one is going to be garlic and onion. And we're going to use coriander seeds. We're going to use, it's supposed to be dill seeds, but I didn't have any. All I have left is dill weed, so maybe that'll work. You never know. Celery seed and mustard seed. So we're going to already cut up the garlic and onion. Put some on the bottom. And we're going to start putting our eggs in. Okay. Top it off with some onion. And this one also is going to be a teaspoon of each. Mustard seed. Celery seed. Some of our dill weed. And we're going to do a teaspoon of coriander seed. Let's see if I got enough brine. I might have to make some more brine, because I also have more eggs left to do. So we're going to do a total of 4 jars today. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to add a touch of water to that. Well, better yet, I'll do a touch of vinegar just to bring it up to where I want it. And I'm going to clean her rim. Okay. There's our other little jar. That's going to be interesting. Okay. This is going to be odds and ends. And I do need to make some more brine. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm just putting in the odds and ends. I had what leftover eggs I had, which wasn't many. And I chopped up a little bit of garlic. Now I'm slicing up the last little onion I brought in. And putting that in. And we're going to use the same flavorings as we did the last one. So in my brine I did 1 cup of just white distilled vinegar, 1 cup of water, and I would say about 1/8 of a cup of sugar. So we're going to just put in a teaspoon of each spice again. Mustard seed, dill weed. This really smells good. Celery seed. And coriander seed. Okay. Get my funnel. Okay, I'm going to debubble it. And wipe off our rims. And we're going to put a lid on. Okay, into the water bath canner this goes. And we're going to process these for 15 minutes, guys. Okay. I'm going to turn up the heat on the pan on high. And we're going to see you back in 15. Okay, guys, here's our 4 jars. Don't they look beautiful? And remember, guys, if you're using the glass lids, tighten down the rings when you bring them out of your canners. You have to do that just like you do with Tattler lids if you have Tattlers. But now we have to wait 4 weeks before we can even try these. But they're all so good looking. Look at that. Aren't they? So yummy. I'm excited. I can't wait. Well, anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out with me this afternoon while I can up some eggs. And you guys enjoy yourself. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for stopping by. Bye now.